Hi, everyone. I want to share a personal story that touches on a universal experience grief. It's a journey that sooner or later affects us all. For me, this journey began when I lost my oldest son, Ellis, on Father's Day weekend, Saturday, June 19th, 2021, or Juneteenth. I found out, unfortunately, the next day on Sunday, June 20th, and my life was forever changed. I will never be the me that I used to be before that day. I would eventually end up losing a total of 10 very close family members and friends in only a 10-month span, including my mom, Marcia, who died coincidentally on my late son Ellis's birthday and first celebration of life. We jokingly say that she wanted to give him a very special birthday gift. Ellis was her first grandchild, and although we say there are no favorites, the two of them had a very special bond. I also would lose my dad, who died only 2 days after burying my mom. His last words were that he didn't want to be here alone. By this time, this was the 7th death, and I was literally numb. During this 10-month time frame, I also lost my last set of biological grandparents, who also died only days apart from one another. A favorite first cousin, my spiritual pastor of nearly 15 years, who also happened to officiate part of my late son's funeral, one of my mother's best friend of nearly 40 years, and my husband's best friend of 30 years, as well as a very close colleague. Of all of these losses, only one was anticipated, which was my husband's best friend who had a terminal cancer diagnosis, and only one other was COVID-related. All of the others were unexpected and created shock waves throughout my system every time a death occurred. It was a moment that turned my world upside down, leaving me overwhelmed and searching for ways to cope. As I navigated through the fog of grief, I realized healing is not a one-size-fits-all process. Each of us grieves in our own way and at our own pace. But despite our unique paths, there are threads of commonality that binds us together in our own shared experiences. And I want to talk about those common threads, and more importantly, how we can support each other through the ups and downs of the journey. Over the next year or so, I will share my experience and grief journey with the hope that my story will help others, as well as continue to help me heal. Together, we can find strength and solace in knowing that we are not alone in this journey. My name is Michonne Landry, and welcome to my intentional healing and grief journey.